Hi everyone, I'm Hayden Crawford and thanks so much for watching my next video on Numerologist.com. There's so much talk these days, isn't there, about creating your own reality and manifesting success and the law of attraction. But sometimes it can leave you feeling like you're going insane because everyone else seems to be generating the life of their dreams effortlessly and you seem to be left behind like you're missing a vital part of the puzzle where everyone else seems to have just clicked. Well, do you know what? I used to feel exactly the same way until I discovered these 12 marvellous methods for you to be able to attract a lot more love and money into your life. Number 1 are affirmations. If you want more love and money in your life, I can't stress enough how important it is to be able to incorporate these daily vocal vibrations into your life. An affirmation fundamentally is a statement or phrase that you say out loud to yourself to be able to override any past limited beliefs that you might be still holding on to. 2 ways to get the most out of your daily affirmations is to 1, speak them in the present tense. Okay, so you want to almost trick the universe into believing that you already have the things that you're wanting. Secondly, put passion behind your words. Now what I mean by this is you need to feel them reverberating through every cell of your body. So if you want more money, for example, I use this one. I've been using it ever since I was in my teens and it's never let me down. I like money. I love it. I use it wisely, constructively, and judiciously. Money is constantly circulating in my life. I release it with joy and it returns to me in an avalanche of abundance. I use money for good purposes only, and I am grateful for the good that it provides me. Now, if you're wanting more love in your life, it's really important to be able to first offer that acceptance within yourself. And so what I would say to myself is, I love and accept myself just as I am. Or, day by day, in every way, I am growing more and more in love with myself. It's your choice really, and you can make your own affirmations up. The more individual they are to you, the better the impact they have, so get your pen and paper out. Number 2 is to create a dream board. I love this technique because it's really visual and you can have a lot of fun creating it. So it's compiling a montage of images that you have collected over a period of time that relates to your goals. So if it's love that you want, collecting images of the types of people that you want to attract into your life or that very special person. Now you can't manipulate certain individuals, so be really careful not to do that. You just want to look at qualities that this person would possess. If it's money, then what I want you to do is to be quite specific with the amount that you require. Could be 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. Just make it believable for you, because any doubt that you hold will act as a barrier or a blockage to the manifestation of that thing. Really let go and have fun when you're creating your dream board, because it is going to be with you for at least a couple of years. Number 3 is write a letter to the universe. If you haven't tried this technique already, it's extremely effective because fundamentally what you're doing is you're relinquishing control and handing it over to your universal manager. Now I love this because you again can be very specific with what you're asking for. So if it's love, for example, I want you to write, "Dear universe, I would like help and assistance with attracting in a soulmate that is going to share my life with me, somebody loving, caring and generous that has exactly the same goals and aspirations of me, so we can keep on evolving and moving forward together with ease and grace," or something like that. If it's money that you're looking for, then again, ask the universe to help attracting the certain amount of money that you require. And then make sure that you state that you want this to come to you without any harm to yourself or anybody else, because then you won't attract it in through accident or injury, which nobody wants. Again, the letter to the universe is such a powerful technique because what you're doing is you're getting any ideas, conscious thoughts out from the realm of your head and putting them out into the physical. Then what I would do is I'd normally pin it up somewhere that you're going to be able to see it on a daily basis. So often that's the fridge, and when you look at it, I want you to feel the sensation of having that thing that you see every day, almost as if it's been already achieved. This will trick the universe into allowing it in for you, and hence, before you know it, you're in vibrational alignment with it, so it starts becoming a part of your reality. Number 4 is to ask your angels. Why not during meditation ask your heavenly helpers to be able to reveal your pathway to prosperity? I do it all the time and I find that they offer some amazing insights through signs and symbols. Remember that in this lifetime you've got free will, so you have to actually ask your angels before they can actually step in and do anything. So why not be quite specific with what you want help with, but then watch out for flashes of inspiration that are literally guiding you into taking inspired action. I use the coral angel to help me with any form of manifestation. It literally clears away any barriers that you might have to attracting in the things that you desire. I literally would just spray the coral angel around me like that, breathe it in and allow that beautiful coral colour to absorb into my auric field. Alternatively, you could use Archangel Metatron's help. Now, Archangel Metatron is able to bend time and speeds up the manifestation process to ask him for some help if you really want things quickly. And number 5 is to express gratitude and appreciation. Never underestimate the power of gratitude. It can literally transform your life instantaneously. Focus on the things that you do have in your life and be grateful for those instead of the things that you don't have. Expressing gratitude to people that have helped you in your life will literally make them feel better as well as you. What about situations in your life? Even if you're in debt at the moment, give gratitude for the lessons that that provides, because it's brought a new awareness in so you can do something about it. Gratitude and appreciation literally will transform your life for the better. So the more you can practice it, the better the results will be. Number 6 is to value yourself. Golden rule number 1 is to value yourself. After all, if you can't see your own worth, then how can somebody else? Really spend time looking at those characteristics that you hold that are unique to you. After all, you're a divine expression of the light, and nobody else in the world is like you at all. The more you can see your value, the more your outer world will reflect that. Remember, the world's a mirror, so if you see yourself as $1 million, well, what might be reflecting back to you? Number 7 is to have unbreakable faith. Now, you might have heard the term ask, believe, receive, which came about in the Secret series quite a few years ago now, but it's absolutely true. The more that you can have unwavering faith in the things that you've asked for, the more inclined that you are to be able to attract them in, because doubt will literally stop you in your path. When you start recognizing all of those great things turning up in your life, you'll start developing that faith further and further. So one day you'll just find yourself in that relationship that everybody else is envious of, and driving that car will have heads turning for the right reasons. Number 8 are patterns and stories. Pay close attention to your inner dialogue as well as your outer verbal expression. Really make it a conscious choice to speak a lighter language so that you can actually emanate words from joy instead of through pain and struggle. It might be that you're holding on to some beliefs about money and love that you got from your mum and dad. It might be that you believe that there's never enough money, or that you don't deserve to have more than other people. When you transcend those limited, outdated beliefs, you can actually step forward and start telling a different story. And when you start telling a more uplifting, prosperous story, you'll in turn attract that situation back to you. Number 9 is to give generously. Now, gratitude and generosity are intimately entwined. The more gratitude that you can express, the more likely you are to be generous, and vice versa. The colours of generosity are these beautiful colours here, which is pale coral over pale gold. And this is really about giving authentically, wanting to expand your love and wisdom onto other people. Now, generosity has to come from the right place. There's no point in giving begrudgingly, because that's just going to end up with resentment. You have to come from a place where you genuinely want somebody to experience that infinite abundance that you are holding within the bowel of your very being. And that way it's the right reasons, because you're wanting to uplift somebody through your giving. Whatever you give comes back on you tenfold. Always remember that, but only if your intentions are right. Number 10 is to bathe in the colour pink. Now, love and money are on the same vibrational frequency, and that frequency is the colour pink. So when you bathe in the colour pink, it's automatically going to influence the amount of love and money that you have attracted back to you. Now, this is a beautiful pink essential oil bottle which you can bathe in, or alternatively, you could use a rose quartz bracelet or buy yourself a piece of rose quartz and just have it on your being as much as you can during the day. Now, you often find that people in life who don't have much money often don't have unconditional love in their lives either. It's a kind of direct reflection of not having that love. So, you know, the more that you can bring this vibration of pink into your life through the clothes that you wear, through the foods that you eat, or even bathing in coloured light, then that will automatically have an instant effect. Number 11 is visualize. You've been gifted with an extremely powerful imagination, so why not use it? Everything that exists in your life wouldn't be here if at first it didn't sort of come from the realm of your thoughts and your mind. It's almost like they are building blocks to three-dimensional reality. So the universe doesn't actually recognize the difference between a prince and a pauper, or a slum and a mansion. To it, all those things are really very, very tiny. So why not dream big? Why not imagine the most amazing things happening to you, meeting the person of your dreams who treats you like royalty, and having a millionaire's lifestyle, having a swimming pool, having views overlooking the ocean? Why not dare to dream just that little bit more? And finally, number 12 is step into joy. We have entered the most remarkable time on planet Earth as we ascend into the golden age of Aquarius, which really is about living a life of more joy. When we combine our authentic golden selves with the unconditional love of our pink frequency, which ultimately merges with the new Christ ray, which is coral. By focusing on the things that make you feel good on a day-to-day basis and literally turning your cheek to anything that really isn't in alignment with you, you are going to be in resonance with joy, which has a ripple effect out into the planet, uplifting everybody in its wake. Now that, to me, is true prosperity. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.